Hello, everyone. I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with this. How I'm gonna exactly do the hover tank, but one thing is for certain: it is going to have to um, be able to stick to the craft. I'm doing well, thanks, Fresco. How are you? think it was. I think it's been a bit since you were last in stream, right? Busy with art stuff, I am assuming. Right. I'm gonna need that for the tank. Um, so hover tank. Let's see how much CPU we got on the hover vehicle first. Also, why is it's on? Why is it on? Why are you on? Probably because I left you on, unfortunately. A hover tank can only go 3 meters a second in space. Alright. Alright, I was gonna see how much CPU we got. Uh... 2.5. Does it have an expansion? Does thou have an expansion? It looks... yes. So I got 2.5 to work with. So if I do that, I would probably end up taking out the minigun here. I reckon. So yeah, let's do that. Take out the minigun. There's a bit of space in there. And we'll could just swap that out for something else, but Let's see what options we have. Medium turret. I don't... Oh. Medium sized... Well, that's supposed to be some sort of cannon? I can't really read the thing. Turret damage versus turrets and weapons. How many available points? 25. All good, Fresco. There's also a railgun. If I wanted to. Okay, back up. So those are the cannons. The range on that is 750. 850. And then 950. Hyper laser is 900. Plasma cannon. 975 meters. Heavy cannon. 950 meters. Same as the railgun. Oh, the heavy artillery turret is there. With how much range it doesn't say. Well then. Six 16 cannons on one hover vessel. 8. 4 artillery. Might have to deal with this first. Might have to make do with one of these first, I reckon. Maybe a heavy railgun. Impact damage versus metal armor blocks. No, we want it to do damage to turrets specifically, I reckon. $80,000 damage versus... Okay, also 80,000 damage. Low impact damage. Hello, Scarix. It's good to see you here regardless. So you're up late. Are you... Is there anything you need to do tomorrow? Medium modulated pulse laser, Vulcan heavy. I'm not sure which one to go with. How much? I removed the light turret, which is only 1,000. if I am doing this, I'm probably going to need more optical bridges, which are expensive to say the least. How many? 4. Which mean 8. Give me 3,000 more though. I don't exactly want to get rid of the minigun up front, just in case a drone comes or something, but I have been enjoying Lost Skies so far. I just begun, just a couple streams in, and I've gotten to the my first island. I am happy that they added colors to the different ores that you can mine instead of having them all one color. Let's save the points and see what we can afford with what we got. But it's hard to... Is that the... Gatling, laser cannon, and no idea. Vehicle mounted explosive energy. $50 damage versus creatures, troops, and drones. It's some sort of medium weapon. Oh, it's the Vulcan. What's this one? A medium fixed mounted laser. An improved medium plasma. Medium railgun. I thought I had the things unlocked. A couple other things unlocked. Where did they go? Yeah, I did also, when I was making my ship, I did also find a little bit of a exploit, I guess you could say. If you use blueprints, you can... if you use blueprints, you're not limited to the 8 blocks. And can go bigger than 8 regardless. If you do your own... choose one of your own blueprints. Yeah. So currently I have 10 more blocks than I really should at this stage. Light. That's... Yeah, I had... Let's have another look in hover. That... And where are these? Because that's a heavy. I do have it unlocked, but where do you... Equipment group, heavy weapons, yes. Marketplace is worth a lot. Because this is the ones it's giving me. I got an advanced one, so... Wait. Green? Green is... Oh, it's in the Universal Constructor only? Fine. I'm not sure where to put it, though. There's not exactly a lot of space left in here. I might have to make a second floor to this thing. Alright, let's make another one. The Universal Constructor. Sathium Advanced Electronics. It does take Zescosmium Alloy. Which is fine. I got plenty of it at the moment. Okay. I could put it in... Have something going up. Gonna make a bit of a room for it. Its own room. Which means I'm going to need elevators. Elevators. What? 3 blocks for... 4 plus another 3... No, I'll just do an even 10 and... Meh. So we're doing it here. Is there a... Oh, wait a minute. I can't go up. Because the, that would go directly into the thing, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure that would go directly into the... Can't go down. So it's whatever's up and left. So it's like there. Well, there goes that. I'm gonna have to go back then. Make more room backwards. Oh, but backwards has into the farm. Is there a spare room I can use? Maybe. That's too far. Maybe a spare room that's off to the side somewhere. I was also going to put a shield generator in here. How big's that? How big's this? Alright, so you're that big. You're not just big, you're big. Which lives... What, 4 blocks? I suppose I can move the... I could move the constructors up. If I really wanted to, I could move the constructors up. Yeah, because going back would go through here. Going left could go through here. There's nothing over here. I could go this way. And sacrifice this section for that. Let's do that. And there's another one on the other side, right? There is. So there's going to be oxygen in here regardless. Take that. And then we will go how far? Don't want to go all the way. I want to leave some room for the... Okay. And it's this direction. T. And then we are going to do this. Alright, that. Ooh, and you fit perfectly in there. Like, perfect. There we go. I don't really need that. But... why not? It looks all fancy and stuff. Okay, let's build that. Oh. Oh, hover. We want weapons. And it's this one top, this one bottom. You should have that. Here's the heavy one. This one's the heavy laser. I have no... I assume that's the heavy plasma, which we're missing plasma coils. Has a range of 900. It's strong against, weak against turrets. So we don't want the laser then. We will want to go with the plasma. But that means getting plasma coils. And what? How much does the ammo cost? 85 MJ plasma cannon. This one. A restroom gel. Aluminium powder, elemental. I can do that. The restrooms. The damn. Those are expensive. Balls. That's how much a restroom gel we have. We do have a restroom though. But again, those rounds are very expensive. How much does a restroom gel cost? It's obviously going to have a restroom. Five ingots per, but it puts out 13 gel. Whereas, that's the. Let's say we did the unlock the railgun, the heavy railgun, anti-tank. Where's the rail? Oh, I can't do it that way. Can't read nothing. All the descriptions are too long. Impact damage versus metal armor blocks. Hull damage. Yes. 80 damage per minute. 10,000 shield damage per minute. Okay. Heavy railgun projectile. How much are those? Resource-wise? Autocannon, tank shell. It's going to be one of these, isn't it? Heavy project viscosium alloy. Alright, that's even worse. Viscosium takes both viscosium and a restroom. And sathium, which I all don't have. And magnetic plate. Oh. Well, bollocks. That I assume is the other one that I was looking at, but we won't be able to get that one point-wise anytime soon. 120 by 570 millimeter tank shell. Which is probably sathium, steel, tungsten, which I do not have. Alright then. How many? Alright, it gives you 20 per. How much of restroom gel do you need? Per craft? 20. Ah. Maybe I'm gonna have to deal with one of the medium ones. I reckon the heavy ones are too expensive. Way too expensive. Which I suppose 850 meters is... Oh, that's max range. So as long as the medium gun has a long range, I might be able to use it outside of the whatchamacallit. Let's see how much. Let's compare it to the missiles. The missiles I'm using, I think, are these ones. No, it's these ones. Yes, it's these ones which have a range. Wait, where's its range? Rate of fire. Might just... Its range isn't there. Why isn't it Why isn't its range there? Lucky for me, I do have it on here. Yes, it's the one with 3 rockets. Auto group. It is off, right? Yes. Weapons. Rockets light. Damage 800 meters is its maximum range. Or if I were to, let's say, that's its maximum range. We're just doing a little bit of a test, because I think it goes down by like 600. Almost 600-ish. I got a booster. Why aren't I using the booster? Okay, it goes down from 800 to 217. And they're light missiles. If I go cannon, then on the tank it'll be 50 more than that, but that's for a medium. That's for a medium. I suppose in space it kind of makes sense. Doesn't have to worry about its own... I don't see it. I don't know. So it'd be this direction. So if I take that into account, it's probably going to be closer to 300, but it's not going to be out of range of those turrets neither. Yeah, the planet has gravity, but it's a missile. Hello, Gura. How are you? Because in space, on a planet, yeah, there's gravity, which it would have to keep itself going, fly forward. The fins would do its thing in... But even in space, it's still got to deal with its mass. Though I suppose in that way, though, once you get up to top speed, you don't really need to push anymore. Yeah, whatever. There's no point in overthinking it. What's the... Out of curiosity, what's the upgrade? I can't see. Okay, so 850, but that's... The railgun's probably the one we should go with. 850... Either that or this. Plasma. The range is what, though? 825, it's 25 less than the railgun. 800. Okay, so the mounted laser is the same as the missile. Medium plasma turret. I do like the idea of having a turret on top. Max range 500. They don't all have their ranges on them, though. What's the range of this thing? Suppose it depends on what one you're going to go for. Can you look at the specific turrets, or do you just have to choose? Oh, we'd have to... No, we can afford to do one of these if we really wanted to. I do want to see its range, though. Weapons, turrets, and concrete. So if we did it this way, we would maybe... I suppose I'm doing it this way, I guess. The CPU is a little more. $750 more. No. That's... $850. Well, that makes my... that makes me feel better. I mean, I suppose it's technically a little... tank now, I suppose. But let's do this. Go through here. Can we upgrade these? No, we need cobalt. Wait, we have plasma converters. Where did we get plasma converters from? I thought we used them all on... Oh, there's one left. There's one. No, that's gonna have to be replaced. And which one? One of these, I reckon. No. It's the same on the both sides. Why is it the same on both sides? How did I screw that up? There's that block here, right? This one? No. No, definitely not. This one... Yes. Oh, that was double. I don't want to do double. Not yet. Oh, that's the cockpit. So I can't upgrade the cockpit yet. Do have plenty of titanium thanks to upgrading my titanium plates. Thanks to upgrading my combat vessel recently. I would also like to give this thing a little more of an upgrade than this, but all in due time. It is going to need an armor boost, which is what I'm doing now. So it can at least take some rounds. Depending on how things go with the tank will also determine if I end up using the combat vessel just a little longer. Whoops. During this craft's time to shine. And this one, the hovercraft at least comes with its own ammo. No. Storage. Now we are going to need to give it ammo, otherwise it's not going to shoot. Where is it? Does it state its ammo here? Why go all the way back there? I can just have a look at it here. No, I cannot just look at it here. Why would I be able to not be able to just look at it? Okay, so the only thing I want you shooting at the moment are mounted weapons, yeah. Not predators. I don't want you shooting predators. I don't want you shooting those either. Other vessels, base, small vessels, capital vessels, bases. Right, 35 to 28. Which is the tungsten rounds, of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be tungsten rounds? I will downgrade. Because I don't have tungsten. Can't get tungsten yet. Light Gatling. What was... no. And this gun's range ain't gonna be that great, is it? $750 meters. See how it goes at least. You to do that. Oh, you turn that off. I don't need you doing that. Grab that and you can have the plant fiber wherever it went. Which should be in there somewhere. The tentacles. Spice. More tentacles. Biological specimen. I thought it was the other way around, but I thought that was the natural stimulant, and that was the biological specimen, but apparently I was wrong. Food. You can have more mushrooms. You don't really need more vegetables, but you can have those. And that. Medication ingredients. You don't have a lot of natural sweeteners, so have that. Should be able to make more. Hmm. 180. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I want to keep those. Keep those. Yeah. Grind those down. I can grind those down too. Probably won't end up using them for a long while. I do love seeing how quickly it just gives materials. You can't even keep up with how quick it's doing it. So I'm more interested in the other stuff. We want hover tank and ammunition. Oh, it doesn't have any of that either. They're gonna be the same. You also need I'm gonna be needing to shoot things, maybe, so... Now it's suddenly slowing down. Do you reckon 1,000 is going to be enough, though? Wait, what are you missing? Nitrocellulose. Of course you are. Of course it's nitrocellulose. Why wouldn't it be? Suppose that's going to have to do for now. Hover. Ammunition. Probably used a ton in the missiles. Alright, let's now see. Whoa, I see a... There's a ton of damage there. How long has that been there? The answer is too long. Are there any more dents? Any more dings on the belly? Belly, belly, belly. No, doesn't look like it. Do I have any... I should have power now. Yeah, this medium cannon is going back in here while these are going in here. Well, it looks like it won't break them down, which is fine by me. Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to be great when... I got a door. When it's bigger, because I can... With how much room there is, I should be able to expand left and right. It's a bit... Yeah, expand left and right. quite a bit. Would have to go further forward, however. Alright. We'd have to go about this far forward, and then it would just have to be between the legs sufficiently enough. Can also go... Oh, there's a bit of room, because should be able to fit one block down. One... It'd be a tight fit. Might have to make this... Might have to make this thing taller. I don't like the sound of that. Alright, let's test this thing out. Worst case scenario, it needs more of a build up. See what's here, then maybe go. And if it's too much, we'll go to the moon, because there's plenty of Xerax bases on the moon. Still. Oh, all this time I haven't been recording. Balls. I can get it from Twitch, I suppose. Can just download it from Twitch, I guess. Which means I'm not going to have the MK version. MKV and editable version. Okay, there's... Oh, O2 storage. I thought it was just this section here. Alright then. And that's got a big watery area too. Okay, we'll test it on the O2. It's the trade hub going this way. Should probably have a check up on those mining auto miners. They should have been depleting the ore deposits quite a while ago, quite a few number of sessions ago. The bag. Unfortunately, my cockpit's not armored, so that's going to be and that might end up being an issue because I don't have cobalt alloy. Oh, right. They blew up one of my turrets. Only got one turret up there now. And there's more damage than I thought there was. Couple things on the side, maybe a bit on the left leg. Bit up the front. Well, you shouldn't be in combat, so it should, in theory, be fine. Oh, balls. Oh, how far long range is this? You're shooting this far away. Might have found a new strategy. However, at the moment... Oh, it's 217. How do I get... There we go. I don't want you shooting at predators. That's probably what I was shooting at. Just a moment. Be a moment. And I'm back. Alright. I was going to see where the front door might be. If it will even matter. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have to take out all of the guns. How things are looking, I might actually have to take all of them out. It's fine. There's other opportunities to get. I'm taking too much damage. Can't upgrade what has been blown up. What got blown up? My gun got blown up. Combat vessel it is for now, unfortunately. Tank will have another opportunity to shine later. Can't just leave a spot half done. Let's go back with the combat vessel and finish what we started. Because the tank ain't gonna... The future tank ain't gonna cut it. Just get himself blown up. range is also not much better than the it's, I think the same as the missiles. Unfortunately. No, not that way. This way. Do these missiles do damage to the shields? Yes. Yes, they do. Now, from what I saw, the laser cannons are on the top. I think that's one of them there. Come on. Shields can't last forever. What did I blow up? Because it wasn't the gun. You got smacked. Oop, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Oh, I'm not going to be able to... The advanced thing needs some, needs a bit of a repair. I kind of like it. I like the look of it. I think it's pretty. There's one. Oh. Got 64 rounds left. They got little turrets shooting at us. It's gonna be easier to dodge if I'm not so close. And the missiles don't need to be that close. I don't need to be that close for the missiles to hit either. I'm gonna go through my rounds rather quickly, aren't I? There it is. There's the next one. Hopefully I got enough for all of them. Okay, they all hit exactly where I wanted them to. The damn turret shooting me. For those just joining, it was meant to be the tank doing this, but turned out to be too soon for him. The tank was still too squishy. It was just going to end up getting himself blown up. Alright. See if we can't do it with this. Oh, whoops. There was a few non-direct hits there. Alright. Man, we got a gun. Its range is 200 meters. So we don't have to be so close. And the turret should be mostly dead, right? Mostly? So I don't think it does too much to turrets. It should do at least do something. There it is. Need to refill my missiles. I was gonna see how many turrets we could take out, but ran out of missiles faster than I thought we would. That minigun is also more powerful than I thought it would be. To be fair though, that turret did tank like what, 6 missiles prior? Six plus some indirect ones. Six more indirect-ish ones and 4 more. So it's probably on its last legs to begin with. I think missiles are still the better way to go at the moment. When it comes to the combat. In fact, yeah, this one here, the combat vessel. Do I have a repair thing? I should have one. Or did I not build one? For whatever reason. Apparently I didn't build one. Let's rectify that. Not that one. How many? Oh, it's only got one repair left. I'm gonna have to replace it soon enough. There should probably be a table in here. Like, just a small... Nothing too big sort of table. That's not exactly what I was... Is the one with... I thought there was a table with chairs. Or do you have to put the chairs in yourself? And then I'll put the chairs in myself. Maybe not that table, I don't like it. This one. Make it look a little more roomy, I suppose. Oh, that's a decoration mining rig. Junk blocks. There's... well, I would have put that in tables, but alright. What's the point in... There. What's the point in tables this if it's just gonna come with TTT? There we go. I would actually like to see what I'm placing. This one. You can make yourself some food. Deal with your weapons and armor. Oh yes, let's I forgot about that. Let's get this back where it's meant to be. There's a hole there. Why is there... there shouldn't be a hole there. I thought there was some little blocks left. Oh well, you're just gonna have to deal with this. And so it's symmetrical. Damn. Oh well, I can pick it up. Pick it up. And boom. It's open. It's open. Coming out with this one will be beneficial anyway. I'll be able to, once I'm done with the O2 station, I can go around my mining auto miners and see about what their progress is. See if they need any more energy or power cells rather. They're full on raw materials, or that there may be got enough materials to warrant grabbing. Grabbing the materials would be rather handy. Okay, what are those? I need to deal with a new turret. Put it in. Apply to group. Predators, yes. Thrusters, mounted weapons, turrets, warp drive. Not the... Nah, let's not do the warp drive. Thrusters, yes. Mounted weapons, yes. Turrets, yes. And not capital vessels. All bases, this isn't designed for that. Oh, it's raining. Lovely. So I can see where I'm going. So it shouldn't matter too much. Oh, below me is water? Oh yes, I had it the wrong way round. I thought the dark patch before was ground and the white patch was water. Either way, we're here now. Ready to get into trouble with the Xerax. Ammo. Alright, I'm gonna have to deal with what ammo I got. Should be enough, I would think. There is also shotgun ammo. Worst comes to worst. There will be no, I repeat, no turrets for you. Come on, I want to get in there. Gee. I need to reload. Come on, I dare you. Come in close. I think I hear another. Ouch. What? Assume that came from this direction. There's a dog there. You. No. That's the dog. Xerax War Dog. Thank you for the rounds. I don't see any portals down here. This is why I wouldn't have my gun white. Also, the flash, if I got night vision on, the flashlight should be off. Suppose I could have gotten shot by you. Well, that's not telling. There has to be a portal out here somewhere. They keep on coming. Surely. Well, I'm at the door, so let's head on inside. Oh. Those sniper guys really hurt. I don't like them. Ah. Man, if there was another guy with me, or girl, either one, another player with me, I'd have them go that way. That. Oh. That's why. So there's one guy one way and then another guy the other way. It's just me. Crap. Ouch. I'm gonna have to use... I'm using a med kit. Door that way, door that way. The others were... Oh. Also see... Okay, there's a turret on the roof. Let's take care of that. Oh. Crazy bastard. Oh, there's a portal at the end, I reckon. That was a shotgun guy. The other one that can really hurt. I was wrong. There it is. Don't have many runs of that, so let's do it with a shotgun instead. Bandages. And a sniper guy. What do you mean, dermal burn? Damn it. I got medication here, right? That's a hover vessel. I don't have medication in that. No. I should name the fridges dermal burn. Process, sepsis, stunned, dermal burn. Dang bastard. Oh wait, I'm hitting the... Ow! Run at me around the corner. Follow me, you bastards. I mean, smart idea, but... Fuck you. What's... There's a notice on the wall. Whichever one of you fat bastards took a shit in the control room is dead when I catch you. That's disgusting. I know half of you are dumbass clone troopers, but even your basic copied memories should cover the use of toilet. Access to the East Wing is now coded to 1178, and every use will be tracked to find who's responsible. That's disgusting. That also explains why there's so many. Apparently they're cloned. So apparently I didn't have to worry about this side. Until later on. Ow! So I see you up there. Okay, 4 left. Still good on the missiles. So you end up having more. That should be worth a pretty penny in resources. So that's a shield booster. I don't know what it's doing attached to a generator. Oh, that's a blue one. I haven't seen a blue one. Of rare container. That should have some good stuff in it. Also, that's a shotgun, dude. Hi. I really should have been paying attention. Also, why are you using a rocket inside around sensitive stuff? Which is why I was able to take that out easy. In the event of legacy intrusion, break glass and destroy core. I don't like the implications of that. Wait, so you can break this glass. Can I blow it up? Or is there a let's have a look. There might be a little hole somewhere. Let's turn on the bigger flashlight. Don't see any way in. Is that a way in there? Ooh, this is better. That might be a way in there. Maybe. Like in that corner there. Where is it though? Let's at least see what this does. Does it go through the window? It did. Now I can see if there was a hole there. No, it was just damaged. I'm glad I did that then. Huh? I got food poisoning, of course. Alright then. Is there anything radiation poisoning? Infected wounds, dermal burns and frostbite, stunned, sepsis and necrosis. I do not have anything for that. It's got titanium. It doesn't have tungsten. Let's do this. I want you in here. When it said rare, I was expecting more, I will be honest. Ooh, more a restroom. Nice. Was there any... Doesn't look like... No, there wasn't any containers in there. Oh. Well, you can't be full already. What did I have you connected to before? My mistake, I saw. My mistake. You shouldn't have been going in there. That was my bad. Cobalt, lovely cobalt. I'll now be able to upgrade the tank a little more. That's outside. What's this way? That's also outside. Ooh, replace the bandages I used. I tore the toilets they should have been using. When I read that, that is not what I was expecting to be reading. Improved medium armor. Improved light armor. Improved light armor. It's looking like we got some things to sell. A data pad containing information on the Andromeda Galaxy. Turn in at the research computer on board UCH research vessels to obtain additional unlock points. Well, for that, I'm going to need to meet up with the UCH fleet and such. Oh. I'm not entirely sure where I picked that up from, but it was very handy. I do not have a lot of food left. That is much appreciated. Very much, thank you. Is it me or do I still hear footsteps? I don't like the implication of still hearing footsteps. It means there's dudes still around. Still something around. Oh, there's even stuff out here. Whoops. Let's see, it's full. Next. we'll keep that one clear and do it in this one. This one's got a good amount of room, that is. Hopefully, we'll get some rare materials out of all this. Oh, a gun. Won't be worth much, but will be worth something. Alien container. Helium bottle. I didn't know that was a material in this game. Oh, come on. Don't really need oxygen, but because we're just crafting it anyway. Balls, I'm not. Alright, let it fully charge up. There we go. They're worth some bits. I think that is it for here. Right, I was gonna check up on my auto miners. Yeah, you keep shooting and defending. I don't want to be... Oh, 300. The rest are probably going to be somewhat similar. So we'll wait. Unless that one's just depleted. Suppose it being depleted could be an option. I'm not sure if it... Though it doesn't say that it's depleted. After all this fighting, we're gonna have plenty of things to salvage if we need steel, though. For the capital ship, which will come eventually. Oh. 400, though the thing's almost out. Not that one. This one. There you go. Pull up again, ready for more. Last one is copper. I hope you're not blasting through my ammunition. Alright, you also need... and I'm too far away. Close enough? No. Yes. You're not as sneaky as you think you are. Alright. Now let's... No. So I don't starve to death. Come on. Thank you. I'm going to call it here. Thanks for joining me. It has been lovely. Remember to look after yourselves and each other. Have a good day and a good night. Ta-ta.